Hello there and welcome. We're really on the home stretch now of the industrial district, but just before we tackle the main HQ, which is the last area of this district, we're just going to tie up an old loose end, which is to get the last remaining ATM in downtown. Remember downtown? Yeah, of course you do. So there was one ATM which needed level 5, and it's this one here next to the bank. And even after we got level 5, we never went back and got it. So yeah, I must have forgotten about it. So let's do that now. Just turn on cloak when the camera moves over us, and it won't bother us. And there we go. That should bump up our income quite nicely, because the ATMs that require level 5 usually have the biggest income boost. I think we've now got all of the ATMs in both downtown and the industrial district, and if you got the hacker into the banks to get the 140% bonus, then you should be getting over 8 credits a second now, which is very good and more than enough to keep your research going without running out of cash. So we're tackling the main HQ now, and as with the previous Uzi Korp compounds, there is a side quest in order to make getting into the compound easier. And we're just going to do that side quest first before we tackle the first area. Now, if you read the mission blurb, it will tell you that the side quest is to provide an escape for... Oops, the camera's just spotted me there, but never mind. Run away, quick, on with the cloak, and we'll just leave the hacker to do his thing. And we just need to hack this information point here. So yeah, before I got distracted, the side quest, you're supposed to provide an escape for a delivery person who works for Uzi Corp, and to do that you're securing them some fake IDs. All that means in practice is just hacking this secure information point. Although the information points may change from each playthrough, it might not always be the same. I'm not sure about that though. But yeah, once you've hacked the information point, then you've set them up with fake IDs, but you also need to get them some money as well to start a new life. So it means going back into the bank to do that. And once we've come out of the bank, then that should be the side quest complete. And doing that will give us access to the main gate. It will be unlocked, and we'll be able to walk through it, no problem. So we should be able to get some additional cash as well by going back into the bank, and it will be a lot easier to go through this time because all of our agents have cloak, which they didn't have the first time we went into here. As you can see, the hardwiring ability is really fast now because it's been maxed out, so we can open the gate quite quickly and then just on with the cloak to get past the cameras, and we'll hide around here where no one can spot us. There's one drone, and there'll also be a patrol as well of some kind, which will come down, but we can stay safely hidden here without being spotted. I think I used the infiltrator here to bust up the drone. Yeah. Twat! That's the sound the sword makes when you hit the drone with it, you see. Twat! With that out of the way, we'll just hardwire these machines to turn off the cameras. Actually, I just need to hardwire that machine. The other one will lock the gate, so we don't really want that. Now that that's been done, we'll send up our infiltrator. I'll keep the other 3 agents back here. They can gain some experience just by hiding. And we just need to send up the infiltrator to infiltrate the bank. And that'll be the side quest. He should also pick up some cash as well. And, okay. This might be a little bit tricky because there's, I think, 3 patrols around, but one heading towards me with cloak, though it's not much of a problem. Just make sure all of the guards are facing away from me, and then quickly get in and out before we get spotted by the other patrol that's coming down from the top of the screen. Oh my god, is he going to get out in time? Yes. So we'll just follow this guy. As long as he doesn't turn around, we'll be okay. And I think, do I take him out? Or do I just sneak past him? I think I just wait there. The other patrol that was coming up behind me has gone a different way. They must have gone through that gate, so I can take my time now and just hang back until the energy is recharged, and then just make a break for it. Okay, he's gonna go back up the stairs, so yeah, we're in the clear. Okay, the other patrol's gone out of the bank completely, so yeah, we should be fine. We'll just hack open this gate and head outside. Okay, that's that. Actually, there is one last thing to do. We've completed all of the actions for the delivery guy, but he's left us a package that we just need to go and pick up. You do get a prototype out of it as well, which is good. So yeah, we just need to pick up the package, and that'll give us the main keys and the prototype. So yeah, if you can't find it, then just turn on world scan and look for the ping. And there it is, shining, glowing. What are we going to get out of it? We get a shotgun. Plasma shotgun. That'll do some damage. And okay, yeah, we've got the main gate access as well. So, do I start researching it? I can't remember what I choose. No, I just go for the plasma muffler. It's like a silencer for plasma weapons. And, okay. The R&D facility, that's the first area of this compound. So, you might recall that there was a character that we almost talked to in a previous mission, but I decided against it. This is the mission that that character is for. So we need to go and speak to them. There they are. Once we've got them, we need to get them into the R&D facility. That is the mission. Anytime you have to escort a person somewhere, it can be a pain or a challenge, depending on your viewpoint. Are you an optimist or a pessimist? Yeah, but it can be a challenge because they're weak and they're unstealthy. But this mission isn't too bad. There's a pretty good way of getting through the level by keeping to the left and using these yellow metal walkways. And just one thing that I would mention just as an aside is what is holding this yellow walkway up. There doesn't seem to be any support underneath it or above it. So what's holding it in place? Is it that zipline? Is that zipline holding the entire platform in place? What is it made from? Adamantium? We can use that zipline to escape at the end of the level. Whether it's made of adamantium or not, maybe it's just made from plastic. I'm honestly not sure. In fact, what are ziplines made from? Does anyone know? Comment below. What is the usual material for making ziplines? And who makes ziplines anyway? Is there a specific company that just manufactures ziplines? I think the public should be told. So, yeah, we've come through the gate, gone up the vent, we're hiding behind this metal pole just to get back to the game, you know. And I'm just going to send Agent 1 up to sneak past this patrol and hardwire the machine. Because doing that will turn off all power to the cameras where we are going. So, yeah, that's the way to do it. Yep, that is the way to do it. Well, maybe not quite like that, because the camera did spot me. It did. It spotted me. But I managed to turn it off in time. I think I was safely enough away. So it wasn't going to raise an alarm, but you never know. Now we could actually go through that gate just behind Agent 1. That'll take us into the same location that we're heading to anyway. But we're going to stick to the left, stick to the walkways. Because there's no patrols. That's patrol this left side. Apart from that one that just, you know, was all up in our business just a moment ago. But they don't come as far over as this side. All you have to contend with here is poison gas. And that's easily dealt with. You just need to turn off that valve. Handily, there's a valve right there. So, yeah. It also makes a useful passage blocking thing as well, because guards aren't going to get past all the poison gas, are they? They can't walk through it. Oh no. And the valve is on the other side. So you know that nobody's going to sneak up behind you. And did I mention there are no patrols? I may have mentioned that already. So, yeah. We can hide all of our agents here for the moment. I'm just going to send up the infiltrator. And later I'll send up the hacker as well for some backup when he runs low on energy. But there's 3 patrols in this area here. There's a jammer in the center. That's what that thing is with the red lights. And there's a big guy with a shield. There's another dude walking around on his own. And then there's a patrol of 2. So it can be awkward to try and sneak past all 3 patrols. And remember, Agent 5 doesn't have a cloak. So I think it's far safer and easier to take them out one by one. Just hunt them down, get rid of them. And then you can send up Agent 5 before they respawn. So that's what I'm doing here with my infiltrator. I'm just going to take this guy out silently and then pick them off, 10 little Indian style. So that's the first one down. Patrol of 2 is now coming through that gate. That large door there with the blue light on it, that's where reinforcements will come from if an alarm is sounded. Yeah, there's a camera control panel there, but we don't need to use it because it's for all of the cameras that we've already cut power to. So as long as you've hardwired that machine from before, you don't need to use it. So this is where we play the waiting game. I just need to wait for Agent 4's energy to recharge. I think I'm sending up Agent 3 as well. Maybe he can provide some backup since he's got full energy. Yeah, that's handy. The patrol's coming right to me. And they've turned around and gone away again. Okay. So, yeah, I do take them out, but... yeah. I can't remember which patrol I go for first. I think I'm still trying to figure out their movements here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so the guy with the shield carries on walking up to the other gate, and he goes through it. The second patrol goes back the way they came. So that gives me a chance to sneak up behind them and get rid of them both. Without being spotted by the guy with the shield. Yeah, I think I hijacked this guy. Yeah, I do. I hijacked this guy to turn him into another useful clone. As these guards make pretty good clones. They've got a lot of extra attributes, extra health, extra speed. So once you get them, go into your menu and upgrade your agents. Select the new clone for them, and it can really make a difference. Like, you'll notice immediately how much faster they are, you know, if they have a speed boost. And you can't really increase the speed of your agents apart from the infiltrator, because there's no augmentations or gear that really increases your agent's speed. So if you want to make them faster, then you need to get some good clones. Okay, but we've managed to clear out all of the patrols now. It took a while, but we got there. We haven't been spotted, so now we can just send all of our agents up and send in Agent 5, and we'll get blueprints. So yeah, this is good because we actually get blueprints instead of prototypes, which means we don't have to research the gear that we pick up. They are available for us to just purchase. Okay, yeah, so we've got laser machine gun and extended clips ready for us to buy. And that's the mission complete. So now we just need to get out of here, and then we'll check on our skill points once we get outside as well. So it's pretty straightforward, this mission. The only tricky part is those 3 patrols in that area, but as long as you take your time and don't rush and learn their movements, then you can clear them out pretty effectively, and then just head back the way we came. Again, we'll just need to turn off the valve to reverse the poison gas, but there's a zip wire that we can use to get out quickly, and we shouldn't really have any trouble with guards. Okay, we've turned off the gas, and there's the zip wire. And this will take us right outside, back out onto the street. And there's another skill point, so now we've been racking up skill points, we should have a few to spend. Autosave successful. Okay, and then we'll just fast travel to this relay station as soon as we get out. Okay, So, research. Quite a few weapons. EMP grenades almost done. Be useful for getting rid of drones and droids. I think I just researched the medipack just for shits and giggles. Giving the firewall protection to Agent 3 because it removes the effects of jammers, which is useful if we're going to be hijacking people, which we are. And we'll get hijacking level 4, so we can now start hijacking the big boys, the really heavily armored guards. They should make some excellent clones. And I'll get Pack Mule for Agent 1, so he can carry even more stuff. He can start having some shields and armor, and then melee attack level 3 as well, because it's cool. So that's that. If you liked, please click like. Go on, you know you want to.